Hello, boys and girls. What did Daddy Darth say? Come on, what did I say? Um, so when we were moving sideways right over here, I got into just a few short-term positions, but like I kept saying, we might get a quick wick or a quick move down before we go up, and that's why I only got into a few short-term trades with a tight stop loss, right? Most of my trades that I got into, like I said, I added on to my longer-term bags, whether it's DOT, Mavic, BTC, LTC, BCH, and BTC, or ETH rather, or whatever, the four majors. Um, so model's playing out perfectly so far. The hourly broke up after this most recent dip. We've gone hyper bullish, so the hourly's not resetting on the price action, even as the Stoke is riding high and going sideways. If we look at the 4 hours moved up nicely. We could go hyper bullish on the 4 hour. Now, the 4 hour is going to be key, and this is something we want to watch, right? So I talked about this extremely bullish model where the hourly, the 4 hour, the daily, and the weekly all turn bullish simultaneously and start a multi-week bull run. For that to happen, and it looks like it is so far, it really does. We get the daily turning up. We have the lower time frames going well, and you'll notice on the daily, there's 11 hours left on this daily candle. If it closes even half up half as much as it is right now, we get a confirmed bullish reversal on the Stoke, indicating a complete shift in the momentum trend, and we're going to continue upward. For that to happen, we need to stay bullish today, or at least not go too bearish. So right now, the 4 hour model is really high. We're overbought on the Stoke, and we're going to come down pretty soon. But we could go hyper bullish. I think we're going to get rejected right here from the 55 EMA. We just came up against it. There's also a horizontal support resistance there. I think we retrace a bit and then retest this white line, that trend line. I think we're going to come down a little bit from here, retest that trend line over the next 8 to 16 hours, and then push up again. And then we're really talking. Then we're going to bust through the cloud and get back up close to 40K on the next run up. I think that's how it's going to play out. So I'm not going to enter any short-term trades now. I'm going to wait and let the 4 hour reset and come back down a bit. And I got into so much mid and long-term holds, not short-term stuff, that I don't care. I don't even need to enter short-term trades. I've been telling you guys for days, it's not too late. It's not too late to enter mid and long-term holds. That's what you want to do. Entering short-term trades with a tight stop loss is risky because there's too high of a probability of a quick wick or a quick candle down that can stop you out. Mid-term, long-term holds, just buy in and hold. We're going to go up. Hopefully you guys listen to me. We're in a really good position right now. Could this whole scenario fail and we lose our bullish trajectory? Yes. For that to happen, not only do we break back down below this trend line support, we have to lose all of our gains from this bounce. If this bounce gets completely erased and we go all the way back down to below 30.8, not only do we hit the 30K support, we're most likely going to fail at the 30K support. So this is really big right now. This is sort of the now or never moment where if we push up and get through the key resistances I'm talking about and follow the key Stoke reversal that I'm talking about on the multiple time frame confluence, we're in an incredibly bullish position. And if it fails to come to fruition, we're probably looking at a bigger dump. And once that 30K fails, we talked about it in the live stream, we have several supports on the way down to focus on, but we're definitely going to be going lower than 30K. I think the 30K is going to hold. I've been saying it since the main bottom. We're going to go back up, and we're never going back below this 30K. I've said it since the start, ever since the dump a couple weeks ago, and I've been holding firm. So I'm hoping I'm right, because if I'm wrong, it means my model is wrong, and if my model's wrong, I need to take a step back and take a week or two off from trading to kind of watch things and see if the model reestablishes itself. Because remember, my model just predicts the future based on past behavior. If X always happens and then Y follows, when X happens, I'm going to assume Y is going to happen. If that model falls apart and it's not really synced up, which happens, I have to give it some time till it's really locked in again. So with the longer term models, if my daily or weekly model doesn't seem to be holding up and that pattern isn't repeating, I can't predict the future. So what I have to do is take anywhere from a few days to a couple weeks off, watch that pattern, and once that pattern starts repeating again, then it's locked in, then I can go back to using that model. But I have to take some time off until that model reestablishes. So let's see what happens. I'm pretty damn confident about this. I've been putting my money back in since the 30K bottom. I've been predicting we're going back up since the 30K bottom. We've gotten a few false starts. All we need is one release and some good news and no FUD from Elon fucking Musk, and we're going to be soaring to the moon. So pay attention, watch my model. Let's see how this plays out, and hopefully you got in with me. If you didn't, it's not too late. But we're going to get better entries when we get a short little dip, because that 4 hour model does tell me we're going to come back down and probably test this trend line support. Update to follow. Trade safe, trade smart.